Dr. Gilda Carle. Dr. Gilda, how are you? And what topic do we have for today?
Well, I went to a wonderful, wonderful fundraiser last night. It was great. It was very cloistered. It was at a speakeasy. I couldn't even find the door to get in. I had to go searching. It was in a restaurant, but all the way downstairs, and you wouldn't even know it when you went to the restaurant. And this gigantic guy greets me. He's the chef. And he was one of the people who put it on this event. It was a fundraiser for Jay Feely. Why don't you cue in everybody who Jay Feely is?
Okay, so I'm going to have to pull the Wikipedia, but he's a former NFL player,
Yeah,
successful. I'm going to look him up real quick to give you the biggest Jay Feely, former professional player,
yeah. NFL
the NFL.
broadcaster.
He's a place kicker in the NFL. Let's see here. Feely played college football, Michigan Wolverines, played for the Kansas City Chiefs, New York Jets, Arizona Cardinals, but also the politician there. Early years that goes right into specifically enough his professional career with the Atlanta Falcons, New York Giants, Miami Dolphins, New York Jets, Arizona Cardinals, and Chicago Bears, then
Okay, they
personal
got okay.
life, and then he's running in politics now. So that's
So now he's running for congressman here in Arizona. And he's talking about beautiful things. He's just a giver, giver, giver. He adopted some kids from Haiti, brought them into his home, and they had already had, I think she said 3 or 4 kids. His wife, Rebecca, I love her. I just love her. She is part of him, part of his whatever he does. He truly has a great love and partnership with this woman. And he talked about her a lot. His kids are grown and they're all out of the house, and now they are an empty nesters. So he would make a great congressperson. So I told him about the work I'm doing with men and boys. I first told him about my book, Real Men Don't Go Woke. And he said, great title. So I knew already he understood what I was talking about. But I told him, the suicide rate of men and boys is something that is not being handled. President Trump mentioned it, but nobody seems to know what to do about this. And something has to be done about it. So he said, I love the work that you're doing. He was very supportive. And then he went on. Many people were there, even though it was a small crowd and this small, intimate setting. It was, he was pulled in one direction and another direction. So I had the opportunity to speak to Rebecca. And my girlfriend was at this event also, former top model in the 80s, Kim Alexis. And so she was there, and it was great. I always love seeing her. She is so warm, and her husband is so warm. And I'm at their house every Christmas, and we design Christmas cookies. And she was one of my first friends when I came out to Arizona. So I love seeing Kim Alexis, and it's just wonderful. So it's just like a very homey, supportive, blessed event. And Jay was talking about some of the things that he has done and some of the remarkable things that he's done in his life besides football. And everybody knows him, Jay Feely, NFL. But besides all that, the goodness, the giving, he just gives, gives, gives. And he said it's all about service. So I want to hook my wagon to people who are all about service. The guy's obviously made enough money with what he's done, and he can afford to now just give, give, give. His son was there, and his son is, I think, married. I think they have a baby. And he said, I'd like you to work with me. Your pay is not going to be all that high, but you'll learn a lot and you'll meet a lot of people. So it was just a wonderful event, and I was just so grateful to have been given an opportunity to meet him. And I'm sure I will be talking to him and going to more events with him in the future. But he and his family and his wife are just top of the line, lovely people. So whatever I can do to help, I will. And I'm
All
sure
right.
she can reach out. Yeah.
All right.
So
Perfect.
yeah. So you know what? I want to tell everybody about networking. It's networking is not, and it goes back to the same things I keep talking about. Networking. Hi, my name is Dr. Gilda Carle, and I wrote a book called Real Men Don't Go Woke, and blah, 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 blah. It's not about you. You never start a conversation that way. It's all about first your eye contact, then your dialogue. How did you get into this place? Where did you find the door? I couldn't find the door getting into the speakeasy it's just a shh. Nobody knows about it. It's a private little thing. And we just broke the ice talking about things. And then he said that he had been living in New Jersey. I said, oh my God, I was across the river from you in New York. And then we talked about the traffic and the potholes. This is how you network, guys. Finally, at the very end, I said, and let me tell you what I do. I know what you do. So I told him about it, and he was impressed. But we had already had developed rapport. And that's what you have to do, whether you're going out on a date, whether you're going out for a job interview, no matter what. Develop rapport first with your eyes and your silly talk, small talk. Small talk gets you to big deals. And then you get into the heart. After you've established that you have things in common, it works every single time. Let me hear from you. Let me know how it's worked for you. I'll publish it. I'm very interested in how you apply my theories.
The best thing to do is if you're networking and everyone knows who the hell you are from social media and they know who you are, there's nothing you have to say except be nice to them because they're all going to
That's
want
so
business.
true.
They're all going to want business. If you
Well,
come out, I mean, it depends on the industry you're in, but it will come inviting to you. You'll build the relationships and business will come
I never
instead
have
of
to
instead
introduce
of
myself
selling,
in New
selling,
York.
selling.
That it's not selling, it's all about telling, sharing,
Mhm.
talking about things that you have no intention of selling them on, but you're just establishing connectivity with somebody. And especially today, where everybody's eyes are buried deep into their phones and they're not making eye contact. That's why a lot of these kids are taking their parents with them on job interviews because they can't interview. They can't
Mhm.
even look somebody in the eye.
That means
But this is
exactly.
another topic for another
All
day.
right. Okay. Appreciate it. That was perfect. All right. That's a special simulcast of the Neil